Hello everybody, it's Jaxon. It's been ages since I filmed, but here we are. I want to, my Chromebook claims I'm having a virus. I don't know how to get rid of that. Be honest, I don't think I do, but I'm gonna have to move my thing up here just in case. I'm not very good at technology, so just don't mind that if that comes and goes. But I want to do some Trato polling today. The municipal election isn't for a few months yet. Nice few months. Close to the end of October, so that's months away yet. Thank God. Summer's just started. That's why I'm probably not filming as much. But I want to do Trato mayoral polling. So this is from Forum Research. So, this is basically different parts of Trato and who's leading in different parts. Don't actually show the full-out poll in this one. I thought it did, but anywho, Scarborough Southwest. So these are, I assume, different districts in the city of Trato. So Scarborough Southwest, Chow 31, Bradford Chow 43, Bradford 31. Now this could change because, like I said, the election isn't until months away yet. Like, it's still months yet, but this is just a polling update. Oh, it's the beginning of summer now, which is good. But that isn't until October. But anywho, York Southwest and Bradford 58, Chow 29. So that's a pretty big lead. So yeah, York South, that's the York part of Trato. Even the Conservatives got a seat there, so. I don't normally talk about municipal politics too, but I was trying to figure out a video idea. Today, there were a lot of ideas. Anywho, shut up, Jaxon. Next is Trato Center, Chow 55, Bradford 34, so that's the most pro-Chow area. Shocker. Beaches East York, Chow 50, Bradford 35. So essentially, I believe Chow would win in that poll, unfortunately. Now, here's another poll for Forum. If a municipal election for Trato City Council were held today, Beaches East York, who would you vote for? Nate or Scott Smith 69, Natalie Johnson 16, James Dan 9. So yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Nate or Scott Smith probably would run for council, but who freaking knows? Alright, so I want to go now to some federal election polls. This is just a polling update video. I really couldn't think of anything else to do. So, this is the Jaxon poll modeled out. So, Liberals at 1. So this is actually, I think Jaxon's more left-wing polls, so this is improving shit for us. So this is federal polls now. So, we have Liberals at 191 seats. Still gained seats, but not, like, terribly. Still pretty good. Like, still not a wipeout for Conservatives, because Conservatives are getting 112 seats in this poll. Bloc Québécois, 21 seats, so they'll lose 1. NDP, 17 seats, a 10-seat gain. And Green, 2 seats. And, give me a sec. I need to let my dog out. Ah, hex. This is what I mean, guys. I'm really sorry. Sometimes my videos are literally, I don't know. They're literally sometimes just a mess, clearly. But, so, this would give Liberals majority government, but not a terribly big one. So, be honest, I barely even looked at this. So, from Ireland, Conservatives retain all 3 seats. So, no changes in this poll for NL. New Brunswick, no changes. They retain 4 seats. Nova Scotia and PEI still Liberal They're rolling it out like always, unfortunately. Quebec. Yeah, Bloc only loses one seat. However, one went independent, but like the guy who resigned the other day, who went independent for a bit, but I'm not sure. Bloc would still most likely win his seat, so it's probably another riding. Probably this riding right here. There's New Democrat. I don't know if New Democrats will win that. Seems a bit odd, but now Saskatchewan. I don't think Liberals will pick up those two. I'm not sure if they'll pick up those two seats or not. However, they probably could. Because, yeah, Saskatchewan University, I think. And Regina, 2 seats. I think Liberals are a bit overpolled as Saskatchewan. Obviously, they have this North seat, which is Liberal currently. And in BC, looks like NDP's taking over the island, again, most of the island. Looks like Aaron Gunn's in trouble in this poll. Yeah, so, pretty well, yeah. That's that poll. Now let me find another poll. Yeah, oh, so this is something. What would you react? This is a hypothetical scenario. This wasn't actually poll, but how would you react if this was the result? Comment down below. I would be happy, however, Liberals and NDP would just vote with everything. Vote for everything together. Most things. However, Conservatives for government, that's still good. Yeah, so NDP third party here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but here's another poll. Here's the Main Street poll. So this got Liberals at 209, Conservatives at 95, Bloc Québécois at 20, NDP at 60, Green at 3. So, NL was again retaining all 3 Conservative seats. New Brunswick PEI and Nova Scotia Liberal as hell still. New Brunswick still retaining 4 Conservative seats. Quebec, still Liberal. Ontario, a lot of Liberal gains it looks to be down in the GTA. Manitoba, this one predicts NDP gain for the Churchill riding. I wonder if Nikki Ashton would run again. The hard left activist. Comment down below if you guys think she'll run again. Then obviously, in Winnipeg, it looks like Leah Gazan in this poll is leading. Yeah, Leah Gazan, guys. My favorite MP. Totally not. Anywho, looks like Elwyn Trascona will gain NDP. Conservatives picked that up last time. That's outside of Winnipeg. Or inside of Winnipeg, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, they picked it up. NDP won it in a by-election in 2024. So it was NDP, but then Conservatives won it last election. And the NDP won it before 2024, too. So, Saskatchewan, this looks more in favor of Conservatives than Saskatchewan. So, obviously, the North Liberal riding. Then Saskatchewan 1 Liberal and Regina 2 Liberal. So the Saskatchewan one must be Saskatchewan University. Now Alberta, you got 4 Liberal Calgary Confederation. Calgary Centrism, and I don't know the rest. That might be a bit of an overpull for them there, but Edmonton, oh yeah. I think that's a bit of an overpull. Liberals would definitely gain in Edmonton, but I think they'll have 1 or 2 seats less if there's an election today. Vancouver still looks similar. But they think they're going to pick Green up and Tamara Cronus is running. I don't think so, but they probably could. They could if they try hard enough. I don't want them to. She's a conservative, but, Oh, and also Kelly DeRiddler's riding too. Agreed pickup. However, if Mike Maurice don't run again, they might not pick it up. But Mike Maurice will probably run again. He's the deputy leader of the Green Party. There's also a Green leadership race coming up at the end of this year. So in There's no one talking about it because it's still a while yet, so I don't think there's any talks because it's towards the end of this year. Don't know the date, but anyway, so that is the polling I'm gonna like to show you. Good for NL, not so good for the rest of Canada. Although in the Lejeune poll it looks to be hopeful. But anywho, I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode of Bye.